I'm a huge advocate of following your passion. And lots of actually successful people seem to be as well. I like to watch inspirational talks and interviews where people talk about achieving their childhood passions. I find it very motivating. A good place to find inspirational speeches is by watching commencement addresses at college graduations. A couple of my favorites are Conan O'Brien's speech at Harvard and Ellen DeGeneres' speech at Tulane, which also have the added benefit of being really funny. I like comedians, that's just my thing. But a thing I try to keep in mind is that many, if not most of these people who preach the virtue of following your passion are, for lack of a better term, exceptional people. And I think it's important to take the advice of exceptional people with a grain of salt. Now, exceptional can of course mean that they were born with some inherent or natural talent at something. Like someone who's a naturally gifted artist, for example, could give some TED talk or something about how they followed their passion and worked hard and was able to succeed. But if you don't have that natural talent, it's going to be much harder for you, even if art happens to be your passion. But when I say exceptional, that can also refer to exceptional circumstances. Like I said, I believe in following your passion and trying to achieve your dreams. And I don't think it's impossible, but it's often really hard to do that because of your circumstances. Like if you're poor, or if you're shy or introverted, or if you suffer from anxiety or depression, or if you have unsupportive friends or family, or if you just don't have the right connections. I think that list could go on. I think that sometimes successful people imply that simply having a dream or a passion is the only requirement for making it come to fruition, while sometimes ignoring the fact that not everyone begins at the same starting point. In Conan O'Brien's speech, he says this:
"Work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen."
And in Ellen DeGeneres' speech, he says,
"Follow your passion, stay true to yourself, never follow someone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should follow that."
And these are uplifting things to say, and I'm sure that they believe them, but of course they're oversimplified. It's like that common saying, you fail at 100% of the things you don't try, which is true. But the thing is, you fail at a goddamn lot of the things you do try as well. And if you don't, you are what I call exceptional, and it would be a mistake to use your story as a baseline example. So yeah, follow your passions, work hard, and maybe one day you'll be lucky enough to get an opportunity that you don't really deserve, or meet a person whose influence helps gain you favor. But just in case that doesn't happen right away, be prepared to bust your ass until the cheeks fall off, and claw and scrape and sacrifice and compromise. Prepare to practice and suck for a long time. Prepare to watch other people get twice as much for half the work. Prepare to fail a lot. And if it's actually your passion, and you'll figure this out very soon, I imagine, then all of this will be worth it. And if it's not worth it, perhaps rethink your dream. That's just me though. What should the next video be about? Drop a comment. Want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of the new subscribers. How you doing? If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribe if you like my hair. Thank you once again for watching my video. For those that don't know, I'm a full-time YouTube creator, and the only way that I'm able to do that is through your support, and a large portion of that support comes through Patreon. Now, Patreon is a crowdfunding site for people like me with ongoing creative projects. It's kind of like an online tip jar where you can set it up to donate just a couple bucks every time I make a new video. So if you find any value in my channel or my videos, or if you just want to support me, please consider signing up for Patreon. That would be super amazing and totally appreciated. But even if you don't feel like it, or if you can't, that's fine too. I just thank you for watching.